Okay, with our Microsoft Access project, the final step within our project is to query information. So what we're going to take a look at, then we've loaded our database. We can see our tables, we can see our relationships. We're going to go ahead and go to Create, and we're going to use the query design. I'm going to go ahead and use the query design. So what we see here are the tables. Which tables do we want to use? Well, I want to go ahead and use both and add those tables. I can then close the Show Table. With this design, though, I can go ahead and select which table. I'm going to do two queries. I'm just going to select all records for one particular query. That will be the first one. I just want to choose the author and author name here for and tie that to the book name. So I'm just going to show all of the results that tie the author name and provide the author name and the book name. So which books did each author write? This should give me a complete list. At this point, I just need to go ahead and select Run, and what I end up with is Burroughs, author name, wrote Tarzan, Burroughs wrote John Carter, and Cahill wrote How the Irish Saved Civilization. Okay, so that's one query. With this, you can just go ahead and select Save and call it probably what's wrong with saying I guess what's wrong with saying query 1 on this particular books and authors on this one. So we'll save this. We can see how it's listed on this side. Now I want to go ahead and create another query and do the query design. Again, I want to select both. I think when you I don't just think, but when you select both tables, or as many tables as you have, you can more easily see what you're looking for specifically for query selection criteria. Again, I want to probably go ahead and select author name, and this time I'm going to say criteria is if I spelled it, Burroughs. Okay, criteria Burroughs, and I just want to see which specific books now. Book name, Burroughs wrote, and what the publication year was of that particular book. So again, I'm selecting specific criteria. I should just be able to go ahead and hit Run, and I can see Burroughs wrote Tarzan in 1915. He wrote John Carter in 1912. So again, I can go ahead and at this point save this. Probably call it query 2. Burroughs and pub year. Maybe I should call it Burroughs book and pub year. Okay, so I'll save that. You can see I have query 2, Burroughs, and you'll need to do 2 additional queries. Remember to provide meaningful, or be able to search for or query information, meaningful information, and I think we probably will have that with this. So again, tables, 2 tables, 5 records, 5 fields in each. Set up the relationship, run the queries, and that should help you get through this particular project. Thank you very much.